Hi guys, welcome back to the Totally Magic channel. Got a great little card trick for you today. I'm going to get you to choose a card from a regular deck, but I don't want you to actually see the card that you're picking. So we're not going to do it face up like this. We're going to keep the cards face down, but you are going to get a free choice of any one of these cards. Does that seem fair to you? It does to me. But here's the deal. I want you to call stop. Stop there. Now this is important. As I cut the pack, you stopped at this card, but you're not going to look at it. I know you want to, but you can't. And there's a reason why. That is your chosen card. If you'd gone one further, you would have had a 8. And if you'd gone one less, you would have had a 9. But this is the card that you've chosen just here. Why don't I want you to see it? Well, this trick is all about influence. If you knew the card that you chose, a king or an ace, it may influence your next choice. You see, you're going to make another choice blindly. You see here, I have 5 envelopes. Now, they are opaque, so you can't see what's in them. But I tell you, there's a playing card in each one of these, but you've got no idea what they are. I'm going to mix them up, and I'm going to give you a choice of any one of these. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You got a choice of any of those. 1 to 5. Now, this is a genuine choice. For those magicians watching, the Spectator puts their finger on any one, and that's the one that they will keep. The others are eliminated. So it's no equivoque or magician's force. So I want you to pick one of these. I don't have an assistant, so to make it truly random, Alexa, a number between 1 and 5.
Here's a number between 1 and 5. It's 4.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one here is the choice that you've gone for. The others we'll look at in just a moment. But I'm going to do this slowly and deliberately. There's nothing in my hands. As I tip out this, let's see what you've got. There's nothing else in there. That's important. Most people think I've got a bunch of other cards in there, but it is empty. The 10 of diamonds is your choice. Now, just to prove that they are all different, this one has got a 3. What's this one got? This one's got an ace. That would have been a good choice. You ended up with a 10. We've got a jack, and we've also got a 6 of hearts. Again, the envelopes can be examined at the end here. But you chose the 10 of diamonds. You could have had the 3, the ace, the jack, the 6. You had a choice of any of those. But let's take a step back. You also had a free choice from here. You could have stopped at any of these cards here, but you stopped at this one. We don't know what that is at the moment, but we're going to take a look. This is the big finale. Here's your 10 that you made a blind choice of. Are you ready? Let's see the card that you picked. It is indeed the exact same card chosen from the envelope, the 10 of diamonds. Now, I know what you magicians are thinking, but would I cheat you? There we have a perfect match of 2 choices without any influence at all. And just for the skeptics, there's the backs and the fronts. But as I said, remember, you could have chosen the ace, which would have been a good card. You could have chosen the 6, the 3, and the jack. But you went for the 10, and that is either influence or magic. Practice and enjoy. So here's the tutorial for this great little card trick. Now, I'll be honest with you, it does require some fake cards and a setup. But apart from that, it is actually very simple. There's no complicated sleight of hand moves that you really need to do. What have we got? Well, you need some envelopes. Again, you may remember from a previous trick, I bought a pack of about 100 of these, and all I've done is I cut the flap off, because you will either remove a card with it this way or this way. And because someone may notice that the flap is one way or the other, I just snipped the flap off so people don't really know which way round you've got the envelope. The other thing is, some people like to number these in felt tip. They like to put a 1, a 2, or even A, B, C on the envelopes, so it makes it easy for them to make a choice. If you are going to do that and write the letter A on there, make sure you write it on the other side the same as well, so they can't distinguish which side is which. Okay, well, we come to the fake cards. The deck, by the way, is regular. Yes, the card, the 10 of diamonds that they chose, was a false card. So you've got to use some sort of false. You can do the cross-cut false or any other kind of false of a card. Just got to make sure they pick the 10 of, or in my case, the 10 of diamonds. Why have I gone for that? Because if you have a look here, I've got 5 duplicate cards. Okay, now you will have to make these up by sticking cards together, because on one side it's all the 10s on these 4, but on the other side are regular cards. So then they're what we call double-faced cards. Okay, all 10s on here and in different cards on the other. Now, because you're the only person that's going to handle these, it doesn't matter if you glue 2 cards back to back and they're slightly thicker, because you're the only one that touches them. So once you've got these 4, the 5th one is a genuine, just like this. So it's genuine. Okay, now, and this is up front with you guys, no cheating. When I performed this and I asked my friend Alexa to pick a number for me, that was an absolute genuine free choice. It just so happened that they chose the one that had the genuine card in. Now, how did I know that? Is because on one of my envelopes, I've got the tiniest of pencil dots in the corner. That's going to hold the genuine. So let's show you how I put the cards in. We have the envelopes with this side up. They're all sided up where you've got the glued flaps side, and it's clean on there. I hope that makes sense. So with this side, I take each of these double face cards and I put them in with the 10 showing. Okay, so we put these in. This one here with the pencil dot on it, the marked one, also goes with the 10 face up, but that's a genuine card. You can mix these up, makes no difference, because they get a free choice. Now, let me just show you this part first of all. We'll come to forcing the card and all of this, but you force this card onto them, the 10, they don't see that. You then shuffle these up, you can lay them out in any order you like, and you get them to pick a card. Now, make sure that you tell them whichever one they touch is the one they keep. Because if you have magicians watching this, they will swear blind you're doing a magician's force, eliminating cards, keeping another. So that will make sure it is clean. They pick any one. Now, this one here is the one with the genuine 10 in, but I want to show you what I would have done if they had picked one of the double faces. Let's say they picked this one. Okay, so this one here. What I do is I gather up all of these, and I'm going to make sure the one with the genuine 10 is on top before I flip these over. and you'll see why in a moment. So I've now flipped these over and put them to one side. We pick up this and you just put a bit of pressure either side just to open the envelope up and tip the card out. Okay, you don't need to think about this because we know it's going to always be a 10 no matter which one they choose. That's the 10 there. However, you can't show the other side at this point. So you tip it out, you make a point. This is what they're interested in. Is there anything else inside? It's empty. You put that to one side. I pick up this. I then go through these cards here. Now remember, these three here are the other double face cards. Because I flipped them over, when I picked them up, I slide it out like this. Now why am I doing this is because I want to keep the moves consistent. So I show the envelope empty, I then put this to the bottom. I do the same with the next one. It's empty, put it to the bottom. This one as well, it's empty, put it to the bottom. Now the last one, when you do this, look, it comes out the wrong way round. Now this is going to do a couple of things. First of all, it just looks as though they've been shuffled up and jumbled, but there's a reason for this, and it's really clever. When you tip this out, show the envelope, you're then going to do a double lift. Now this is a really clever move. Remember, the 10 that they chose is there. This is the one just tipped out here. It's actually the other 10. Get a finger break under this and just turn over the two cards as one. Now they believe, because you spread this card, they believe that that is the one that you just tipped out to be the 3. You've turned it over. You can put this to the bottom. This 10 now is genuine. You've done a switch. I hope that makes sense to you. If not, rewind the video and watch it again. So we've now swapped out their chosen card for the genuine one. These I put to one side. You don't need to check these on here. By the way, just as a quick sideline here, I know some of you may want to show the backs of these. You could do a move called the flustration. Now, to do that, you would put the genuine 10 at the back, hold the cards in a biddle grip, that's where you've got finger and thumb there. You show them the ace and you turn your wrist like that. You slide that off. You got the jack, the 6, the 3 and the 10. Can you see that you actually showed the same back for each one? That's called the flustration move. If some of you are new to Magic, search out some tutorials on that. I've also got my own tutorial for that. I'll put a link in the video below this video. Okay, but in this case, I'm going to put the ace there. There's the card. The rest of it is just revealing that they've got a perfect match. It's a great little effect. Now again, I did try and cheat some of you magicians because I went to scoop this up and I did a little turnover, because some magicians will know there's a move called a Mexican turnover or various names of that, where you actually do a switch on here. But these are genuine. You can show them. This is what they're interested in. These and these. That's what they're interested in examining, if they do. I don't think they will, because everything has been clean. And that is the effect. Now on the performance I did, I went one stage further. If I wanted to convince magicians that these were really regular cards, I've already done that by doing the flustration. That will work perfect for regular spectators. Magicians may know that you're doing that. So this is what I did. I made sure I had the ace on top. In my pack, before I started, at the bottom, I've got those 4 cards here, the genuine ones, reversed. That's why at the start of the trick I said you can pick any of these cards. You'll notice I pushed a block across. Go back and watch it, you'll see the move. The reason I'm doing that is that I will get a break above the ace, like that. Let me exaggerate that. I had the cards down here and casually I pick up these cards, square them and transfer them to the top, but I've transferred everything above the break and I put those down. I then performed the rest of the trick, and at the end I then said, don't forget you could have had this one, this and this, and then I just dropped those on top. Everything looks clean, but you don't need to do this. I think it's a little bit overkill, so don't worry about this. I did it more to fool the magicians watching this. There they are there. The double faces are there. So that is influence. Hope you enjoyed that one. Till next time, take care. And don't forget, hit subscribe, like, share, all the usual stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye.